welcome to MMA Commentary Radio. This show has the aim of sharing MMA culture, history, and current events. Join us on an inspired journey through MMA. Experience live events in a radio format. Sit down, close your eyes, and enjoy. I'm your host, Aku. Welcome to the show, everybody. And today's first fight, Alexia Grasso versus Marcy Barber. Both of these ladies are standing at 5'5", 57 kilos each. Alexia Grasso, the former champion and ranked currently number 3. She is from Mexico. She has had 23 professional fights with 17 of them wins. She is a brown belt at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and is 32 years old. Marcy Barber, the American, currently ranked number 5. She is a karate fighter and a purple belt at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Her brother, Watts Barber, is also a fighter in another division. She is 27 years old, has had 18 fights with 15 wins. This should be a very exciting fight, folks. We have the ladies both standing in the ring. Bruce Buffer is making the announcements. Both fighters are looking very excited, very confident, and very focused. You can imagine the energy running through them at the moment. Standing in the middle of the octagon, waiting to face another professional fighter. We're focusing firstly on Marcy. Now Marcy is a pretty girl, so I'm guessing that the fighting style that she's had experience with, karate, it's probably not a kumite style, but probably more of a point sparring. You know, her nose still looks very straight. The kumite styles were no rules, all out fighting style. I'm guessing she's coming more from the points. So, based on that, I think that she's going to approach this fight standing in a distance, jumping in or sliding in with a quick point, a jab, a kick, scoring her points and then backing out. On the other side, we've got Alexia Grasso, who's Mexican. Now, we all know with the Mexicans, they tend to have really good boxing. Also here, we know that she's a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so her ground game's going to be pretty good. Now, the matchup here is a karate fighter, probably a point fighter, versus a boxer. Now, I'm going to think that the boxer has an advantage here. Boxing has great footwork, and their stings when it comes to their punches tend to be much better. She's 32 years old, so she's a bit stronger, a bit more developed than the younger American at 27 years old. Alright, the ref walks into the middle, fighters are warned, and the fight's about to begin. Grasso is looking very confident, looking straight at Marcy. Marcy's not making eye contact, just watching the ref. Alright, I'm saying that Grasso is more, Alexia Grasso is more confident. They lead to the center of the ring. Marcy throws the first punch. It's just a jab, just trying to find her rhythm, trying to find her distance. She's bouncing in and out. It's very typical of a point fighter. Grasso on the other side though, confident, a lot of head movement, very typical of a boxing style. These young Mexicans are very strong. She throws a right, a very strong right that doesn't land, but it shows her strength. Grasso is very confident. Marcy jumps in with her right hook, lands it. She backs away. She's got 1 point. She's jumping in and out, typical karate style. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, Barber. Barber lands 1, 2, and 3 to Gracio's head. Gracio's now calibrating, jumping back, switching stance. She must be a little bit more worried now. She's definitely earned her respect. Barber throws another 1, 2, just keeping Grasso at bay. They dance around the ring. Grasso throws another right, and a leg kick. A nice leg kick to the outside of her front leg. That would have hurt Barber. Barber jabbing a few loose jabs, just keeping her distance, throws a kick of her own. Lands it to the inside of Gracio's leg. Grasso throws a high kick to the head. Misses. They're testing each other out again. Barber throws a 1-2, just getting distance. She's doing her typical point sparring style. A couple of shots, and then she backs away, a couple more shots. Gracie on the other side, great head movement. She's looking for a definite land. She wants to make sure that whatever she throws is clean and lands. So we're seeing a much more, I would say, direct Gracio, and with the point sparring on the other side for Barber. Gracio lands a right, Barber lands a left. They're meeting each other. Barber's pushing Gracio back a little bit now. I would say, on points, Barber's probably winning at the moment. Testing each other out. Gracio does a couple of feints. Nothing to see. Throws a right, nothing to see. Just keeping their distance. Both fighters playing very smart. And Gracio lands a kick to the outside of the leg. These kicks, although they may seem like just a touch, they wear on opponents after a few. And a 1-2 from Gracio lands on Barber's head. Another 1-2 on Gracio. Oh my gosh, she's stunned. Oh my gosh, she's got her in a choke. She's done. She's done. She is out. Good. Barber looks concussed. Her eyes are open. She's blinking and breathing, but she's not moving. She looks like she's concussed. She does not look conscious right now. And this has gone on for long enough. Gracio's looking very worried. She's obviously hit her so hard, she's concussed her, and on the way down, caught Barber in a rear naked choke, and choked her out as she was falling and hitting the ground. Her tongue was hanging out her mouth before she hit the ground. She was choked as she fell to the ground. Now we're seeing a replay. We see an overhand right, and then it's the left. And as she falls to the ground, she gets caught in a rear naked choke and choked out. That was an absolutely amazing fight. The technique on this girl, her opponent had not fully fallen, and she already had her in a rear naked choke. That straight left did the damage. She was already concussed at the straight left, and then she got caught in a rear naked choke. And it seems that her body has just reacted and tried to attack the nearest thing, which was the ref. As the ref has tapped her on the back, she passes out. And she passes out in the craziest of ways. Her eyes are open. Good news, folks. She's now gaining consciousness. She's sitting down. She is still looking very lost. This is a tough thing to witness. Folks, that was the fight. Just like that, Gracio knocks out Barber. Barber is not in a good state, and now they're in the ring, standing, so she's regaining her consciousness, thank God. And Bruce Buffer's about to make the final announcement. Alessia Gracio with the win. Absolutely amazing fight, folks. Stay tuned for the next.
Studio microphone disclaimer for MMA_commentary_radio. That's another round wrapped here on MMA_commentary_radio. Your independent, fan-driven home for fight talk, storytelling, and pure passion for the game. Remember, this show isn't affiliated with the UFC, Zuffa, or any other promotion. All fighter names, events, and brands belong to their rightful owners and are used only for commentary, analysis, and community discussion. Everything you hear is just my personal take. Entertainment only. No professional advice. No official ties, just honest breakdowns and big energy. We're live across YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, so if you enjoyed the ride, drop a follow, share it around, and keep the conversation respectful in the comments. Thanks for tuning in to MMA_commentary_radio. Until next time, stay sharp, stay safe, and keep your hands up.
Generate by AI.